Hmm, Looks like most of you guys came through Zoom. This is only a one-time thing, so don't assume that this is going to happen with regularity. But I got emails from some of you that their driveway is all ice, so I figured we might as well. But you guys are two softies when it comes to ice around here. When I lived in Boston, we didn't consider it ice. It's just regular ground. I'm sure it's like that in Moscow. If it's just less than 6 inches of snow, that's just called a dusting. All right. Let's see. Sally, you're here, right? Yeah, let me also see it here. Uh, Elizabeth Beale here. Mel on Zoom. Breen on Zoom. Lauren. Lauren Hedges. Not here. Tom on Zoom. Marina here. Dylan. Rosita on Zoom. Schnell. Oh, he's got a thing, major field test. Blaine. Blaine Smith. Josh. Django is here. Gates on Zoom. That's it. So it's 8. If anybody's added, we'll look at them. 8:13, yeah. All right, we got started on pricing European type options last time. Now we're going to continue with that, but this time we're going to figure out how to calculate their so-called Greeks. Oh, you guys here don't see my screen. Okay, let's. Here I have the summary of the formulas. These are for uh, these formulas are for European type puts and calls on stocks, on assets with a continuous stream of dividends. Example would be foreign currency, for example. So notation S is current price, K equals strike, R equals cost of carry or discount rate, Q equals dividend yield or asset yield. T, or in this case, it's written as tau, but equals time to expiration in years. what else do we have? Oh, sigma, or let me type it as S equals volatility. Let me make this in same notation. And when I convert that to symbol font, it basically becomes Greek. Okay. Now, in terms of Greeks, delta is rate of change of option value as current price changes. Vega as volatility changes. As time to expiration changes. Raw as discount rate changes. Epsilon lambda equals implied leverage, and gamma rate of change of the option delta as current price changes. There are some other exotic Greeks, but unless you're really running a big option book on very liquid stocks, you don't worry about them too much. But these are the basics. So today's task, at least we'll start. I don't know if we'll be able to finish it today. We're going to write one function in VBA that's going to calculate value of call and put and each of their Greeks. And we're going to write that off as a what we call array function. And we're going to enter only one formula in one cell, and it's going to calculate all of them at the same time. We could do it separately, but hey, who cares? And all the formulas are based on D1 and D2. And I'm going to also do something about, for calculation purposes, I'm going to call it, well, we'll do it during the function. All right. So let's open a new Excel file. Let's save this as a macro-enabled workbook. I showed you the macros before, right? You're going to save it as a macro-enabled workbook. And I call this Excel file for and in case I haven't showed you before, you need to have this developer tab on your Excel. If you've done this before for your own computers, you have to have it done it only once. But in these computers, you have to redo it. every time. File, options. Oh, not that. I'm sorry. That's a different thing. On any of the tabs on the ribbon, right-click, customize the ribbon. Make sure that developer tab, which may not be at the same place in your computer, is checked. Okay. You can move the location of these things. If you want it there, you could. Now developer is right there. Okay. Under developer tab, do you guys all have developer tab? And under developer tab, click on Visual Basic. Click on that file that you just saved. In this case, for me, it's Excel file 020103. And insert a module. A module is basically a blank sheet that's going to contain the code that we're going to write. Okay.